Do you know there is a stage in Sufism that many people feel uncomfortable with? Some even go as far as calling it shirk. But if you truly understand it, you will realize it is one of the most delicate and necessary stages on your spiritual journey. It is called Fana Feel Sheikh because this is where people get it wrong. Fana Feel Sheikh does not mean worshipping your murshid. It does not mean losing yourself in a human being. It simply means losing the ego. It means your opinions, your resistance, your I know better slowly begin to fall apart. At this stage, the seeker begins walking under the guidance of a true murshid, a pir kamil, someone who has already walked this path. The murshid is not the destination. You need to understand this point because this is where mostly people get confused. He is a wasila, a bridge, a living example, not someone you worship, but someone you put your trust in. And that trust does not come from blind obedience. It comes from recognition. Through his companionship, through presence, through watching how he lives, the seeker is trained through tarbiyah, a real spiritual training, not just through words, but through lived lessons. So along the way, the nafs pushes you back, the dunya pulls you harder, and the shaitan whispers. All of them become hurdles on the path. And this is where your sincerity is tested. This inner state, this exact reality, Baba Bulleh Shah explained it beautifully when he said, Rancha Rancha Kardini mein aape Rancha hoi, Sattoni menu dido Rancha, Heer na akho koi. Calling Rancha again and again, I myself became Rancha. This does not mean Heer became another person. She did not turn into Rancha as a man. Rather, she let go of her separate self so completely that only love's direction remained. Rancha mein vich mein Ranche vich, minu hor khayal na koi. That Rancha is within me and I am within Rancha, and there is no other thought left. This is Fana Feel Sheikh. The seeker does not become the murshid. In reality, the seeker becomes free of the ego that resists the murshid's guidance. Like a mirror polished so deeply that when it reflects, none of its own distortion remains. That is why people misunderstand the stage. Because from the outside it looks like devotion to a person, but from the inside it is actually discipline of the self. The murshid is not the destination. He is the alignment point, and the wisdom he carries flows through a living silsila, a spiritual chain passed from heart to heart, sina basina, generation after generation. This chain begins with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and after him it is carried forward through Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib radhiyallahu anhu, the first pir of tariqat, from whom every authentic Sufi silsila takes its spiritual inheritance. Through this living transmission, the true essence of Sufism is preserved, and the noor of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam continues to flow through time. With patience, obedience, and sincerity, the seeker's nafs weakens. His heart becomes humble, receptive, and pure. And when readiness is recognized by the murshid, it is by Allah's will alone that the veils are lifted. My friends, many remain at this stage for years because surrendering the ego is the hardest battle. But those who pass through, their hearts become mirrors. There is no I left within them. They are ready for a higher love. Only then does the journey move forward toward Fana Feel Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't forget to follow Delving Sufism because this path doesn't end here, and it is only the beginning.